Hi guys, this is part 2 of my September tour video. I forgot to show you this. My Bilara Marfitch. Bilara Howard's Dream Marfitch, I think that's how you say it. But look at her. The last time I filmed her, she only have those 2 spikes, and now there's another one, number 3. That's the 3rd spike right there. Yeah, that one. Look at the first flower spike. It's a very long inflorescence. Look at that. And it's developing a bud already. There. Yeah. And the second one is right there. It's getting bigger and beautiful to look at. Look at that. So gorgeous. This is the second flower spikes, so awesome to look at. And that's the 3rd one. It's a large Oncidium type. Look at that. Yeah, I will have to bring them all inside tonight because it's probably permanent inside now because 5 days in a row since the beginning of tonight it would be in the 40s, high 40s Fahrenheit, and I'm not gonna take a chance. Already 5 days in a, from 49 degrees Fahrenheit to 46, 45, like that. So I'm gonna bring them indoors tonight and stay indoors for the duration until the next late spring or early summer. And also this big sim video, I happened to check this today. Look at that. It looks like I have first of my spike. It's fat looking, stubby looking growth right there. I think that's a spike. Yeah, so that's the first one, early kind of start. Okay, I'm gonna go indoor. And welcome to my hot house, guys. This is my orchidarium. Oh my god, this is a much improved porch. I called orchidarium. Look at that. Oh my goodness. My husband doubled up the bubble wrap. He doubled it up, and unlike last year, this one in the top and in the sides it's sealed because like we added the industrial velcro in the top and in the side. So if we're trying to not to turn on the heater in here during the winter months, so we keep it sealed. There's a velcro in there, so easy to put on and put out, so it's really hot in there, really hot. And it was like the high outside is like in a 76 Fahrenheit outside, and this one in the indoors it's 88. I mean, yesterday it was in the 90s, 98, like that. Oh my god, it was so hot. And humid yesterday. Yesterday it was like in the 99%. Today it's just only 56. But oh my god, still a bit a clammy feeling in here. But anyway, this is my Cattleya willet, Shinyang willet number 9. Finally open up. And this one, it opened indoors and it finishes the bud indoors, and it's not the same as the previous bloom that she had. This one used to have a very dark egg yolk colored, yellow. But this one, it seems to be lighter in yellow in here. Yeah, this is pretty. And she's got fragrance too. Yeah. Too, and look at the frilliness in the lip. It's so gorgeous. And it has a new growth right there. Very awesome. Nice. Yep. And my lead from Broom Lovers had some babies already, so I'm excited about them. Be gorgeous. And this Angraecum leonis, look at that new kiki in here in the center. It's growing nice and strong. Yeah. And they're so long. I'm gonna move this one in my dining area so that I can move back in here my the orchids outside. Look at this, 2 blooms already. The Phalaenopsis vio. Smells so wonderful. Yeah. And my Renanthera in the top, it's got new leaves in there. So nice, I'm happy about that. And my species Vanda Cerulean got a lot of new roots. Got a new one from the top. You can see that that's stubby looking. In the top, there's a new root. And this one, this baby, still is making more buds. That's the Tetraspis, lots of Tetraspis. That's cool. So they are growing, my species pulse. And look at this. I'm so excited to show you these guys. Look at that. Very. That's why I bought this one, because like I'm so intrigued by the size of this Erangis citrata. Look at that, it's so tiny, and look at the buds, and it's just so small. And I can see the beautiful spur already curling in there. Oh my gosh, beautiful. For the first time ever, I'm gonna see this plant bloom. And this, oh, I'm gonna move this, all of this thing deep inside the house. Look at this, very long lasting blooms on this Phalaenopsis Joy Fairy Tale. It's always in my drawer. Look at that. Look at this. Still so gorgeous, you know, but it's not as vibrant as before, you know. I mean, the first one is so nice. And my Hanover Passion, look at that bud. There's a bud. Look at that. It's forming. I can already see the color inside. And I also have one, that one. Nice. And this one here too. Look at that. This is the Kingidium deliciosum. First, focus please. Look at the nice leaves in there. And she's got a kiki right there in the base. So it's hard to see. Right there. There's a little kiki. Phalaenopsis deliciosa. Yeah. And look at that. It's a sequential bloomer. Super cool. Yeah. And I put this in here because until now I still didn't repot them. I just give them a slit so that they can breathe in there. And they're not that tight in the sphagnum moss anyway. And I put this in this container so that I can just water from this one in here, so that I won't have to wet the base. So I water up until here, so the sphagnum moss will just absorb the water inside, and I can just dump it easily. I bring a bucket here, we'll dump it out like that. So it's much easier for me. And this is my Belina. Ta-da! My precious girl, my queenie, the queen of my collection, at least the fall collection. Yeah. Hi Queenie. I just love her. And she's got this one, this spike, and she's got that's the first spike that is still not gonna, it's almost in the finish line right there. It's almost gonna come out, so I can remove it. And then look at the third spike, and the newest spike. So already have a new buds in there too, forming. So gorgeous. Yeah. And the rest are recovering from, repotted from the semi hydro to this pot. Oh, this is the Ludiminiana. Look at the new leaves, right? And it got 2 spikes, but it's not forming anything yet. And it has new leaves, the Tetraspis in there, the white Tetraspis. There's a Philippinensis, I think. Yeah, let me see. Stuartiana. This is a new leaf right there, and this is the Schilleriana, got a new leaf. And this is my Phalaenopsis Fulkerima alba. I lost the kiki, and look at this is what's left on the buds there. So tiny and so pretty. Yeah, so nice. And this is my This one of my practice Katasitni type orchid. This is the Signuris Taiwan Gold Orange. Yeah. Yeah, the new growth is bigger than the last one that I grow. When I received this one in the mail, is that size, and this one I grow last year, and this one is this year. Woohoo! Yeah, it's so great looking one. Yeah, I love it. And I put my pals in here. Oh, this like beautiful, looks like Christmassy color. My husband's gift to me. Oh, he just feel like, you know, this one would help me, so he got me this like what's this called, LED strip growing light, kinda, I think. I just like it because like it's a nice color. It looks like Christmas lights. I already thinking of putting Christmas lights in there. My husband said, okay, we'll get something that's maybe a little bit beneficial to your plant, so he got me this one. Yep. Put my files in here because when it's colder temperature, this one would keep cold in the bottom and a little bit warmer in the top because heat rises. Yeah, everybody knows that. Yeah, so okay, so all those my plants, and I have to move some of this way in the indoors, and my African violets are in there, the babies and stuff, and the one in the top, those are the important one that has name varieties in them or nicknames, whatever. And I have a new one addition to this, about like I have this one like maybe 3 weeks already, thing like that. Those are all the variegated ones. I just plant them directly in the soil because the previous one I put them in the water. It takes forever, and we'll see if this one would grow successfully directly from the soil. And this one also, those are they got little leaves. Those are just the two different variety, the white and something also. So I tried that one. So that's about it. I got some cleaning up to do in here. These are my special kind of orchids. I got, oh look at I got this baby from February's orchid show, the seedling of Stanhopea nigroviolacea, and this, oh my god, it's got lots of growth in there. And look at that selfish growth in the top. It has to perch in there. That pseudobulb right there, it's perching. Come on. Yes, so my glasses is fogged up in here because that's humid. That pseudobulb is perching up over top of the other pseudobulbs, call it selfish ones, and it has a new growth too. And this growth is staying far away from the rest of them. And oh my god, this is my Gongora bifonia. That's another growth right there, and there's one growing up in the back. And this one, look at it, it's growing bigger. I got this as a seedling last February. This one have 7 new growth. Oh, very nice and hopias. This one is growing sideways. So my Corianthus, I think, yeah, I think it's Corianthus. Yep, those are another Corianthus. I lost one Corianthus. I'm gonna have to buy a different one because of my husband made this basket, and I need to buy new one because oh, this is a Stanhopea bird of prey. Look at this, we got brand new one. And this one here is the Gongora as well, and that's Stanhopea. I like this one because of their leaves. Yeah, so fancy. Yep, I like them. Let's make this video short for you guys, you know. We're in my dining room that occupied by my orchids now. So I'm trying to make this video short because like some people doesn't really like to watch all the way, and like me, I like longer video, but everyone is not like me. So okay, and this video of my Papio Perlo, look at that. The last time I showed you this root is only right there, and now it's so long now. Look at that. And he only had, or she it only one thing in mind: to escape. It's really targeting this hole right there. I don't know what's gonna do in there. I just wanna say hello, poke. My thought is like, if this root would cover up this hole, I'm just gonna have to poke a new hole right here. Because oh my god, look at that. You really want to escape that root. But oh my goodness. And look at the new growth of this baby. Yeah, I think I need to flush this one because I can see the residual stuff of the last time I didn't feed this one the regular orchid feed. I just use some people use oyster shell to put something that this pubidilum need, but what I do is like I just give, because I like to eat boiled eggs every day, and then some people drink the eggshell and things like that to get some calcium and whatever that's in the eggshell. So I'm thinking, why not give this to the water to my pupidilum instead. I even gave those water too for my African violets to reflower. You know, when you have a stagnant old African violets like that, and then just give them those like the water from your boiled egg, just like cool them down before, obviously before you give it to your plant. That's what I did. I leave this residual stuff in it, but just need to flush that. But I never give this like a regular orchid fertilizer yet. Just that the water from my boiled egg every breakfast. So look at that. It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous, and it seems to be happy with that. And don't follow me, guys. This is just the way I feel. You know, if the plant doesn't like it, so it's my loss. You know, this is the only pupidilum that I have that survived in the semi-hydro. The other one, it didn't like the semi-hydro. Is I put it back to the bark medium, but I didn't kill them yet, so that's good, huh? So there's something to it. And look at these guys. That's my Shiloh Tolkien division. I divided them yesterday, but this one I grow in loosely packed sphagnum moss because I wasn't gonna divide them, but I don't have big enough pot for the whole plant itself, so I end up dividing it. But this one, it has starting a new baby in that side, probably in that side, so it started bulging out. So that's the division. And this is my African violet that it's done blooming, and I repotted it, and it rested for a couple of weeks, I think, or 3 weeks. And then I've been watering this one with the water of my boiled eggs. Like I said, I love boiled eggs in my breakfast. So, and I saved the water from it, and I gave it to this African violets. And look at that. Look at the blooms. This is I didn't find the name in it. I went into the myviolets.com and the Optimaras, thing like that, and I couldn't find the name of this one. This bud started so small, and it grow like this size, and then this, and this is the oldest one. It's getting so big. It's a single flower, star shaped and frilly, so gorgeous. I've been looking for the name for the one, and I couldn't find it. And this one here, this African violet here, Rick, thank you, Rick, for telling me how to find their names and stuff like that. So I found, you told me that this is Maui. Yeah, beautiful Maui. Look at that. This is a brand new peduncle that's grown, has a lot of flowers. Look at that. Oh yeah, you heard me right. This flower stalks in here, also called peduncle. I have read a lot about African violets, and I was happy when some of them mentioned this one peduncle. I said, yeah, because like the meaning of peduncle, yeah, I see that where the Hoya is, you know, blah blah blah. So peduncle is a fancy term for a flower stalk. So these flowers in her are like tired because when I repotted it, I did not pull out the peduncles, so I just left them be. And now I can see that I need to pull them out. It's very easy if I will just leave them to dry up in here and brown and stuff like that. It's so easy to pull out the peduncles off in here. But you know, I have to wait, and I have to hold the pot for this one because it's not all the way brown yet. But look at this. It used to be so covered, and I repotted them, and I still have this water from the boiled eggshell right there. Yep. This one so thirsty. It's just gonna get drinking and drinking. Just like this one. I put a lot of that yesterday in there, and it's all gone now. Yeah. And these are multi-crown ultraviolet. African violet. What's the matter with me? Beautiful color, Maui, and nice white edging to it. It's semi-double. Yeah, semi-double. So gorgeous. A big large plant. I like it, like multi-crowns. Yeah. And this one as well. I couldn't find her name. A new flush of blooms. Nice. And this one, it's only have two crowns in here. This is the Manitoba Optimara Manitoba. Yeah, so gorgeous. And that one, this she had a very funny shape in her cane. Funny shape, so it's kind of like weird kind of angle. So, and that's a new flush as well. I also gave her the this one. I actually feed her first the orchid bloom booster, and then I keep waiting, and then I mixed it with and then the next time I watered it, I did the eggshell thing, and look at that. I think it's a mix between both, because I used to do my leftover bloom booster, orchid bloom booster. Look at that, one peduncle right now, covered blooms. And this is called Optimara Louisiana 2. Yeah, Optimara Louisiana 2. Look at that. It's semi-double, single to semi-double, you know. Flower. It's just so gorgeous. Oops. Forgive me with the background, the light. The light in the background. And my white big valve still in there. And this is my this is a new purchase just last week. Oh, more than a week maybe. I always thought that they looks the same, but look at this one. I couldn't find the name of this one because it looks a little bit complicated. That one is like bicolor. This one bicolor. But this one is just one, and it's like freely, and it has a clump in one peduncle. It just got a clump. It's so gorgeous. And this one here, look, I have cleaned this up already, and then there used to be, it's just like, these plants are battered. Look at that. The leaves are not the best looking leaves. It's just rough around the edges and covered with soil in here, the medium, just all over the place. And I just take them home and then brush the thing off, you know, the leaves off of the dirt, and it looks presentable now, but it's not in a perfect health yet. I need to when they grow more leaves outside, I have to remove all these damaged leaves. Yep. And that one is growing for me. Look how dark the leaves in that thing. I think this is probably Maui, I think. And then it's just in the semi this wicking method. These big ones anyway, this big one, my original ones, they grow, I grow them like this before, and they grow so fat leaves. Just the leaves are just like fat and just so juicy. But I could not keep them in this condition now because I don't have big enough containers that would, you know, house them. So I just end up just taking the wick off and then putting them in a flat dish like that and just water them from there. Yeah. And this is my, oh, look at sunburn. This is the one that I just maybe last a month ago, something. When I released the video about my lava rocks, I just move it in here, and look at the sheath. Yeah, this is my beautiful Cattleya too. It's a Putinara Pacific Rainbow, gold, and this one as well. It has a sheath right there. My LC Nice Holiday. Yeah, move it in here. All this stuff, and I have another sheath in there from my LC Mini Mini Petite, I think. Yeah, like that. Got more. Yeah. My goodness. And before I forgot, I glued all my cacti in here. Look at that. My cacti and my hanging pile in there, done blooming. And look at my heart-shaped philodendron from there. This is my hubby's project anyway. I gave this to him because I have too many to take care of, so already. So, and this is his project, to line them up in the roof. I mean by the ceiling. And look at that. He's slacking. That he need to put a new clip right there, the top of the door. But that's it, you know. It's growing like mad. And this is my neglected. Look at that. This is my neglected, no sun, leaping dolphins. This one loves sun, but I don't have enough here. I give all the good spot for the orchids, you know. But this one's green, and the cutting that I took and put in the little greenhouse, it turned variegated, and it has lots of blooms on it. Look how dark she is. Dark green. Yeah, it's trying to go right there by the window. Yeah. We'll see what happens. And this is my almost done African violets, Optimara Marie 2. Yeah, found out my gigantic white fall. And this is my Chagall. Yeah, look at that. It's a new flush of flowers. I have removed the older leaves in this. Yeah, and I sprayed neem oil on this one because the leaf was very suspicious. So I sprayed it just twice, you know, and I dried it really good because I mean in my plants, I like if really filthy leaves, I'm not scared of whipping them. I mean, get rid of the dirt that way from just water faucet like that. And but the thing is, after I whip them, I have to put them in front of the electric fan to dry them off perfectly dry, so that they won't get the prism effect on the flower, on the leaves, and leave some dark spots in there like that. So just have to remember, if you whip the leaves, just dry them. Yeah, that's the best way to keep them nice leaves. And this one, my Sensation. This is not very old also. Yeah. This one I also sprayed them couple of times of the neem oil, and I have to keep when the center leaves would keep spreading, and the older one I keep ripping them off and planting them. Just like that one of the mini example, the My Sensation thing like that. I planted that directly, not in the water, so just in the soil directly. Yeah. So this one I'm gonna allow this to flower now. So I put like boiled egg water in there, and if that's not gonna work again, I'm gonna maybe mix it with leftover orchid bloom booster, like when this one dried up, and the next watering would be the other one, so until it flowers for me. Yeah. But look at this Chagall. Yeah, look at all the, right now I can see 3 peduncles are growing. This both, and there are 2 big ones already. Yeah, can't believe it, but they're dead. And this one here, see, this is my BE icebreaker. Oh my god, it's variegated. It's important that if you have variegated leaves, you have to put them in the bright light so to keep the variegation intact. Otherwise, if you keep them in the shady area, the leaves will just turn green. And this is my, what is this? Oh, come on. Don't make me work too hard. Bishop. The first one that, you know, look at that. I've been thinking of cutting the mother leaves in there and then replant it again so that I can have more, because I really like these blooms in there and I want multiple copies of them just in case one dies. You know, I like to have a backup. Yep, that one too. I'm so tempted to cut the leaves right now and then to sit for the next one. And this is my I have another one of this because bloom lovers sent me 2 leaves of this, the Cajuns Queen's Lace. Oh, they are all precious. Yep. And maybe, oops, sorry, that's my other containers. This is the Manitoba, Optimara Manitoba. Still have the flowers in it. Yeah. And this is the way I grow them. The wicking method, but if I transplant this one in a bigger pot, then it won't fit in here anymore. Then I will just put them in a flat container. Yeah. Yeah. And let me see. So unfocused. And so humid. That's why maybe the lens is fogged up, you know. There you go. This is what's left over on my Hornglin. Look at that. Yeah. And this is my the other half of my Shiloh Tolkien. Look at that. This is the one that prompted me up to just divide them, because this one is hanging over in the old pot. These 2 babies, and they're already putting down the new roots. So, okay guys.